Good morning. Another update for the day. So we're going to have a look at some of the trades that have gone off today. So we've still got a few in play. We've got 14 deals still running. As you know, we're trying to get to 8.5% take profit on all our trades. We've had about 5 that have been successful this morning, which is really good considering the market, which is in a really significant state. Just having a look, fear and greed, I think we're very fear at the moment. 33 is the number, which has scared a lot of people, but that is fantastic for our trading strategy. We're going to have a look at some of them. We might have a quick look at the Bitcoin chart first, see if there's a trade somewhere we can take. So on our 4-hour chart, you can see we've sort of lost support from 25k, and we've come all the way back down to that psychological level of 20k, and we've tagged that and starting to head back up. Look, I still don't think there's maybe a short-term trade there. Not a huge fan of trading that. I might wait until it sort of comes back down and tags, and probably even goes a bit lower. What do we got? There's a November 22 low. Could possibly go down there and tag that again before it moves back up. So that's where we are with the Bitcoin chart. Let's have a look at these trades. And I've got 5 to go through. We'll go through them relatively quickly. INJ against Bitcoin trading pair. So we ran that trade for 2 days. That closed out at 1:37 a.m. this morning. Let's take a look. And we had 8.6% profit from total volume. So that particular trade, we had a entry of 0.0001352. So we might just mark that on the chart. Let's do 1351. Just one number. Okay, so that, and you would have seen that has, you can see this base here, form the base, and we've come down, 3% essentially to where we need to, and then it's put that entry. So you can see on this 1-hour chart, we formed this base here, which is been quite good support if we look back in time. Once we broke that base using the QFL strategy, we placed our buy order here. So we actually, with this particular one, we had safety trades. We executed 2 safety trades, essentially. So when we execute a safety trade, it's essentially adding one at a location. I might just play that out for you so you can see where the first safety trade was. It'll be 1311. Safety trade there. And then we had our second safety trade, 126. Get our 126. Cool. So you can see that is where we placed our base order. And then we came down to this level, bought some more, came down to this level, bought some more. When we actually go down to those levels, we buy 2 times what we did on the previous order and 1.25 times the volume. So we're actually DCAing in a larger amount and a bigger volume into the trade. And our total exposure on this is essentially, I have a look at this here, we have initial capital. So this is our total exposure should we use all of our trades. $299. In this case, we used nothing near that. We only did 2, executed 2 of those. This was the low here. And then where we executed in terms of our take profit trade is take profit filled at this number here, 1409. Cool. We can see our original entry here. This is our original entry. I marked that as yellow, and then that's where we entered, and then we came down, purchased some more, and then where we exited was this line here. But you can see there that it has bought that sell or take profit zone below the actual support. So we've broken support up here. We're then DCA'd into the trade. Support has then become resistance, and then we've come out of the trade to that point there. So we've exited quite nicely with not too much exposure. So that's gone out 2 safety trades, so 3 trades in total, and we've come out with a profit of essentially 8.6%. Cool, so that's that one. Now, if we have a look at the next one, which is BNT QNT. So QNT, always against Bitcoin. QNT, wow, look at that, it's gone parabolic with that trade. So let's run through what that looks like as well. So we had 8.6% on that, 8.54. That took us 2 days to execute that trade. So let's run through what that looked like. So our base order was at a price of 5366. 5366. Okay, you can see where that came from. So that's where we put our base in. Now this one only had, well, this one had no safety order. So I bounced straight out of it. And we took profit at an area of 5833 to be exact, 5833. Let's fix that up. So there you go. That's what that looked like from right here to there, 8.69%. That was an awesome trade. However, because we didn't fill any safety orders, the trade wasn't huge. So we've got 7 orders with our base order and 6 safety orders. So it wasn't a huge trade, but it played out in a very quick amount of time. So that one played out in 2 days. That's really good in my opinion. So that's that one. Now the third one, SNM, I've got here is, let me have a look at that. No. Okay, let's have a look at that one. Right, so we had an entry on this one at placed in our base order. So we'll get our base order in there so everyone can see. 3293. That's our base order. Oh, this one again. We traded quite quickly out of this one. So once we broke the base, we exited straight out of that, and we filled our take profit at 3257. So 3257, 3527, I should say. 3527. That's where we exited. So I entered here. and then came straight out quite quickly. I might look at that on maybe a 15-minute chart, see what that looks like. Yep, so we've got the 8% there, which is quite good, as always. Okay, so that's our third one. We'll look at our fourth one now. Our fourth one is TRU. TRU. Now, I'm not really too concerned what the coin is. I'm only using, if you check back on a previous video, it outlines the 73 coins we're looking at. Now, the important thing is these are altcoins that have a volume of more than 10 Bitcoin in the last 24 hours. If it doesn't have that, it won't execute the actual trade. So TRU, we actually filled a little bit more than that. I think we got down to, we only have one safety trade as well. So all of these are quite good. Actually, I would like more safety trades so I can get a bigger position. But we'll go through and mark this one out as well. So we have base order at 460. I'll mark that out there, 460. And then we had our exit at 465. 465 here. Now, what you see there is it doesn't look like a very big sort of trade. Let me just cross-check that. 460 and take profit 465. Yeah, that is correct. So because we actually executed a safety order, one safety order which would have been 3%. This would have been the base here. We broke that 3% down is there. Then we came down another 3% to execute the safety order. I might just mark that there for everyone to see. So we put another safety trade right here at 446. 446. Cool. That basically brought down our overall volume, which means it was quicker to get out of that trade. That ran quite high, but I'm happy with taking what we took because we still got our 8.73% take profit target. You've got to take profit. There's no point holding this. In a volatile market, you will lose everything. Then we've got CTXC is our next one. We'll have a look at that one. We got here. This trade played out this morning. We had 8.6s played out in 15 hours. So let's have a look at the stats on that one. CTXC. We had no safety orders filled, so this was pretty straightforward as well. So our base order was at 890. 890. We'll mark that 890, and then we took profit on this one at 968. 968. Wow, look at that. Look how that played out. And that would put us at a percentage of 8.85. So that is quite good. So obviously the power of using the QFL strategy when things break down, hopefully they will retest resistance. Support becomes resistance. They would retest resistance, and all is good there. So all in all, we had several good trades from just today. Now we've got some more running. You can see we've got 14 there. If I just filter for QFL, we've got 14 there. You can see most of them been running for what have we got? 2 days, 1 day, 16 hours, 15 hours. Some of the safety orders have been filled. This one's got 2, 2, 2, 1. This one down here is this one here, SNX. It's filled 3 safety orders. We might have a quick look at that and then we'll wrap it up. SNX. SNX, what are we looking at? Okay, this is our NSX chart. We might bring that up and see where we entered, see what the situation here is with that one. We need to mark to begin with. So SNX. We've got things going right, left and center. Okay, so having a look at this trade, we bought, our average buy is this one here, 11108. Ah, interesting. That is yeah, we might have a bit of a deeper look at this one. Let's have a look at it. Make sure we get the right information. So our base order is 1205. So 1205. That's where we bought initially. Now we've executed some safety orders. I might just put a bit more data there. So our first safety order was at 1169. So just mark that in a different color. I'll put that in maybe green. That's where we started. And our first safety order was at 1169, which is ironically where it is now. So we'll mark 1169. That's our next one. We might put that in yellow, maybe a different color, that color. That's our second safety order. We then put a safety order at 1124. 124. Second safety order. We got our third safety order at 1067. 1067. Cool, let's just caught the bottom of that. So because of all that, and just let me explain this to you. So because of all that, we've entered up here. We've then bought our first, this is our base order. Then we've got our safety order 1, safety order 2, safety order 3. As we've bought each of the safety orders, we have purchased 2 times the volume and 1.25 times what we need to in terms of from the previous level. So twice the volume of the altcoin, but 1.25 times the distance from the previous one. So you can see here, base order, first safety order, second safety order, third safety order. What that now means is that our take profit for this particular one will be brought down. So we might just mark that. We might just copy that line and then we'll mark this as our new line for this particular trade, 128070. 070. So we don't have to get back as far to purchasing that because we've bought more as we come down. I'll just confirm that actually. Yep, so that is correct. So take profit. I might just confirm this on finance just to make sure we're looking at the right thing. Okay, so our sell order is 1207. 1207. If we happen to put in another order here for another safety order 4, which I can probably mark that actually. What I'll do is I'll mark that right now. We've got another safety order that's going to come in at 9970. So let's mark that here. 99. That's our next safety order. That one hasn't actually filled yet. So not filled. So if it comes down there, that'll actually bring down our exit as we go down, because we will only need then 8.5% from this line, the total volume. So you'll find that it'll probably come down to below that first entry. So if this is now resistance, we're coming to this level, which is good. So look, we'll see how that one plays out. We might do a wrap on that one. You can see that SNX is, one that's potentially going to turn red, but hopefully based on what we've gone through, will work its way out of that from there. But all in all, quite resilient, specifically when we're in a situation where we've got a lot of essentially red everywhere. There's blood on the floor everywhere from a macro perspective. So with that being said, thank you, and we'll catch up again later.